submit to your name, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and terrified forever.
Wow.
Let them die in disgrace. Amen.
Psalm 16 and 17. 16 and 17. 83, 16 and 17.
Amen. Coming from the New Living Translation. Utterly disgrace them until they submit to your name, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and terrified forever. Let them die in disgrace.
As you said, subject topic would be, you ought to be ashamed.
Wow.
You ought to be ashamed? Turn to somebody next to you and say, you ought to be ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Makes you think that you're going to come into your blessing.
Wow.
You ought to be ashamed. I was reading this book. This is a book called Heaven Has a Blue Carpet. Heaven Has Blue Carpet. As I began to read, it was this compelling story. It was talking to me about a family of 6 that was going up into the urban living. And so they was moving into a farm. And so they went from an urban community to a farm. It reminded me of my story, where my mother, my mother and my dad worked together. So, which is my dad raising me, my sister, and my brother. And so, as a prophet raising teenagers, the Lord laid on his heart to move down North Carolina. And so, here I was, we moved down there. Out of all the places that we could have moved, we moved to Chocowinity, North Carolina. It's a little Indian town with one stoplight. I went from the city to the country, where everybody was waving at me as a sign of intimidation to me. I don't wave back. It's what I've been raised, what I've been accustomed to. So I went down there, no lights, just darkness. And it really showed me and humbled me, because my dad knew that at the end of the day, this was the best medicine for us. He knew he had to get us from out of so that we can encounter maturity. So that we can be able to understand. Sometimes it's good to get into an environment to where certain things that will be nurturing, that's way beyond what you can do. In other words, sometimes we've been trying to pour so much into our children, and the reason we couldn't do it is because it wasn't for us to do it. Wow. See, the mere fact is for us to understand that God will put you in a position to be obedient, and he needs for you to follow instructions and say, if you will put your child in this or in that place, God will begin to honor you, and he will do the thing. Wow. When I came back to Baltimore, I was around 18, close to 19 years old, and I had gone through some issues prior, but at the end of the day, I had a remembering. I started to remember what my dad was talking about. I remember seeing an example of not wanting to even disappoint a man.
Wow. And
so conviction happened. And that's when I knew that I wanted God.
Wow.
And so I had an appetite for nothing. Here I am, came from the country back to the city, trying to identify myself back to where I was accustomed to. And I couldn't find myself being a part of what I was accustomed to. Because there was something of a ministry that was sitting there that God had developed inside of me when I was in the country.
Wow.
And so God is dealing with us now, because he's bringing us to a place to where we're starting to understand. God said, I'm changing you spiritually to an environment, because I want you to get some stuff. You've been used to the fast lights. And you've been used to the city. And so God said that this is a time and season to where I am humbling you. I'm getting you to understand how to embrace me more. You was hard of hearing. As a matter of fact, you was impatient. You were worried so much about everything. So God is putting you into an environment now that you're beginning to understand and how to mature. Wow. I begin to read this story right here that says they felt that their calling was to move from this type of environment to the next. And so they move into this crazy, not even a good looking house. And they felt that the calling was to move. Now, right here, the storyline talks about where the sheep, it talks about this particular sheep. The sheep, and I want to give you a little bit of background with this sheep, because sheep are equipped to give birth to two sheeps. If you have had a third sheep that was birthed, then she can only feel two sheep. And so the third sheep was rejected. The third sheep was rejected, and oftentimes the bum sheep is the one that dies, or the one that's brokenhearted because they're not connected to the family. They're not connected to the rest. And so they will oftentimes come up, grow up, not knowing that they are different, not knowing that they are the black sheep of their own family. You're trying to understand, why am I so different? Why am I not treated like the rest of them? And so you don't even know that it wasn't even your fault while you was in the position that you was in. You didn't ask to even be here. As a matter of fact, you was a mistake to most people. But God said at the end of the day, God said, I am pulling you to a place to now you understanding what I'm trying to do. Certain things now are starting to make sense. But at the time, you had no idea, because it really wasn't your fault. You didn't even know that at the end of the day that God had a plan for you. So some of you had no idea, amen. And some folks just don't have no idea how it feels to be rejected by your own mother. How to be rejected by someone that was so close to you that they gave birth to you. But once they gave birth to you, they act like they don't know you. We're supposed to be connected because of our union. We were supposed to be connected because of me being inside of you. But why we don't have a connection outside of this jurisdiction? Why we can't grow together and become one? Why can't you be a mother to me? Amen. Why won't you do what you're supposed to do and nurture me? I just want you to be a mother. I just want you to be a mother. I don't want you to lose nothing. I don't want you to lose your life for me. I don't want nothing. I just want you to just look like a mother to me. I just want a little bit of love that my daddy can give me. I want a little bit of love that my brother given that I'm not getting. Amen. I just want something in return, because I feel vacant. I don't feel like I'm loved. I don't feel like I'm that special. Why are people